Hi guys, I'm Nick, one of the admins on the Prepper page. I'm trying to get things started. We've looking for better people. We're glad everybody started joining up. Hope you can participate. I get asked a lot about my bag. It goes with me everywhere, whether I'm doing gun classes or courses, or if I'm out and about in high country doing orienteering or whatever on my hunts. I get asked a lot about it. What kind of bag? What do you have? What's in it? A whole bunch of different things like that. Everybody's need is different. Mine has a tendency sometimes to be a little extreme. So my stuff is upgraded in some areas that aren't needed in ours. As for a point, I'm in Casper, Wyoming at this moment. Up on the North Platte River is pretty much where I'm at. So elevation tomorrow where I'll be will be about 9,000 feet above sea level. There's also about 6 inches of snow on the ground, and it's piled up, and temperatures swing from 75 degrees and about 30-mile-an-hour winds during the day and drop to about 25 degrees, and we just got through with gusts of 60 miles an hour, and it's 9:30 p.m. local time. So it's a little extreme up here. Certain things, clothes, gear, how you handle yourself and what you're going to do is way different than down home. But it's not to say that being in the upper delta in the middle of June when it's 105 degrees and you only brought, let's say you brought one container of water and you tripped when you were drinking it, and now your water is full of delta water. So if you don't have the proper equipment, that can be just as bad as being somewhere else that, it can get real bad real quick. In fact, one of my worst situations ever, and I'm counting Alaska, Montana, all over the place, has been in the upper delta by myself. So that was one of my worst situations. Maybe we'll get into that later. My bag is a Camelback brand. I forget the liter capacity on it. It's not a gigantic bag. What it does allow me to do is carry most of my survival equipment. I don't carry any extra clothes per se. I may carry a few extra shirts, thin shirts, base layers. I carry about 4 pairs of extra socks if I'm out on a hike. I'll keep maybe 1 pair of slacks rolled up really tight, but this bag pretty much as it is a day bag. Now this day bag will sustain me for a little bit better than probably a month if I'm in good health. If I'm not in good health, not able to go hunt, track, or anything like that, it'll probably last me probably 3 days of normal food and water. I can carry a total of 2.8 liters with this pack. It has a Camelback in the back with a straw, but I also have a lot of water filter, a few different water filter devices and chemicals that'll let me take up water. Up here where I'm at, there's no big deal. Water's pretty much clean. You can drink it straight out the ground. Where the streams are at, it's straight from the source. Back home, we know that's not the issue. Not only do you have residential runoff and things like that you have issues of because we're at the bottom of the state, just because that river is in the middle of the woods does not mean that we're the first ones to see it. You've got Montgomery, Birmingham, Prattville, all those other cities above you, as well as other states that comes down through. So when it comes to packs, I believe in buy once, cry once. It's been so long. I've had that thing. I don't even know what they go for anymore. Do expect to pay over $150 in my opinion. There's a lot of different brands out there. Camelback is one of my favorites because of the type of cordura they use, which is the material, the canvas type material. Mystery Ranch is another high-end one that you will never, ever, ever have to buy another bag again. What to look for is the thread count, just like in your sheets. The higher the better, pretty much. You want to look at your size of your body. I'm 6'6", about 190 pounds. So pack size for me, I tend to need a longer pack. That way that the pack rides correctly. Not all of us are really that big. Some of us are a lot wider. Some of us are, you know, it all depends on your body. So what's good for you may not be good for me. So this is what's good for me, and hopefully this will be how it works out. Compression straps are really convenient when the pack's not super loaded down. I use Molly, which is some guys understand it, but on the red you can see a little better. It's this it's a type of attachment process that allows you to hang different things on the bag. I have a med kit that I keep, and then I have an exterior bag that stays on it. Zippers come all the way down. I recommend any bag that's got a YKK zipper. If it doesn't have YKK, you probably can't trust it. You will know because they will advertise it that they have YKK zippers. Padded shoulder pads, of course. They've got different attachments. I've got a whole bunch of different things on here. Has a chest strap, the way you can keep everything tight. Padded back pads. Make sure it has air channels in it. If it doesn't have air channels, as you can see like this, it's going to be really rough on you, and you're going to have a lot of sweat, and it's really not going to ride right. I like a big lumbar pad. This one's not excessive, and of course I also have it also has waist straps to keep it secure while you're doing your hikes. Hope y'all like the video, and we'll try to do some more. Stay tuned.